Now seasoning the meat is up to your taste. I like to put some vinegar on my meat, so I'm gonna go ahead and splash that just like that. And on the seasoning, I just like to go ahead and do it on both sides. That's how I know that there is good with seasoning. So adobo on one side, adobo on the other side, and there. To me, that's fine. So now you put the oregano on one side and on the other side. So here's my pot, and I put a little bit of oil inside already. You only need a little, if you could see right there, just a little bit. And this is where I add my garlic. It's frozen, but it's okay. It's just like, whoop, more garlic over here. And after you add the garlic, oh, I smell it already. I just love garlic. After you add the garlic, you're gonna add the meat. So here's the meat. Don't worry if you see that it's still frozen like that. If you're using frozen meat, that's fine. Go ahead and just throw it in there. Put it at medium-low heat. And I'm gonna go ahead and cover this until the meat starts to melt, and then that's when I'm gonna start separating the meat. So for the sauce, you saw where I had the meat. This is just basically the blood, some blood. I know it sounds disgusting, but trust me, you need this to make the sauce. Is some of the seasoning, most of the vinegar, and yeah, just basically the meat juices. For that pause right there, my camera died. Anyway, so now that it's charged, you put everything in the sauce, and you add about that much of the olives and some of the little water. Okay, so it's been about 15 minutes. This is how the meat looks. Let me put this back here. Let me go ahead and take my spoon, and this is where I start to move it at this point, and the meat is starting to separate, and this is good right here. See, now all of the meat is separated. Just go ahead and close it and leave it at the same heat, medium low. Because the trick to this, guys, to get like a nice 15 minutes fast, just showing you guys, basically 15 to 20 minutes actually, what it would look like. You hardly see any red on the meat anymore. Just move it once and cover it back up and leave it for another 20 minutes. You can see that the liquid is drying, and at this point I like to leave it open and put up the heat a little bit. Why? Because this is gonna let the bottom of the pan get a brownish, and kind of like almost fry a little bit the meat, and that's also gonna be towards the sauce. You see how the pan is browning on the side, almost kind of like burning it. You're gonna be almost like frying the meat a little bit. So this is good, and you see how on the bottom as well it's getting that burnt right here, like that burnt on the pan. That's what you want, because to me that's just how your sauce tastes better. I don't know. So we're gonna do this in two parts. We're gonna add some liquid now, and then the rest of the liquid at the end, and then you'll be done. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some. So once you add some of the liquid, just go ahead and scrape around the pot. And remember that you put up the heat a little bit earlier, so you gotta bring it back down once you add the water. Sorry, I'm sniffling. So go ahead and just scrape the sides and scrape the bottom. You can see right here, just like that. And you can see already that the sauce is almost, getting to the consistency that I like it. Negra. Sorry. See? Look at the sauce. And that's what it makes 20 minutes. Same process as before. Liquid is almost drying. The meat is almost tender. And also you could test it by trying to break one. If it breaks easily, then you know you're almost there. And if it's still chewy, not chewy, I'm sorry, if it's still hard to cut with your spoon, then it needs a little bit more time. But basically, this is almost done. Okay, last step, adding the rest of the liquid with everything in it. There you go. Okay, wait, hold on. Sorry. Okay. So you put everything in there, and you don't even have to move it around that much or scrape anything. It's basically just throw everything in there and close it for another 20 minutes and you'll be done. Okay, another 20 minutes and you'll see that the vegetables are already cooked and lost a little bit of color. This is basically done. So I already have my white rice and beans. There's a tutorial for that. Just go ahead and serve top of the rice just like that. Take a few peppers if you like peppers, and that's it. So I hope this video helped, and I hope that if you try this, it's easy for you to make. It is so good. I can't wait to eat this because I'm starving. And that's basically it. Enjoy. Bon appetit. Ciao.